Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here. There was a bit of controversy today surrounding Xbox as they were shutting down dev accounts on the Series X and also the Series S, basically ending emulation on those systems. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, the initial news of this was posted over at GBA Temp, so I will leave a link to their forum post in the description below and feel free to check it out. Tech3475 started the ball rolling here when they posted, just a heads up, it seems that Microsoft will disable inactive dev mode accounts. I received this email. And then they shared the official email from Microsoft. Now, shortly after that post, a lot of other people were confirming the exact same thing, that their dev accounts had also been shut down. The common consensus here was that Microsoft didn't like people taking advantage of the dev accounts to install emulators and just decided to put an end to it. This closing of dev accounts was so widespread that it was also affecting people who were using them to actually test out games that weren't on the store yet. So it looked like it might actually be a bigger problem than just emulation. And it gets even weirder when you factor in that you actually have to pay for a dev account. They are not free. They run about 20 American dollars, and once you pay, you get the access to the dev account. You can put it on your Xbox and you're pretty much off to the races. Now, for dev accounts, Microsoft does reserve the right to close them if they're deemed inactive. Basically, if someone signed up for a dev account and really hasn't pushed anything to the store in a set period of time, Microsoft can use that excuse to close the account. A lot of people who are using those accounts for emulation are obviously not pushing anything to the store. They just have the dev accounts for the access. And that's what everyone thought Microsoft was doing, using that more or less, I don't want to say loophole because it's not a loophole, but using that clause to get rid of those dev accounts. Now, news of this circled pretty fast. I got a ton of messages about it, and things heated up even further when channels like Modern Vintage Gamer addressed the subject. Microsoft was in a lot of hot water today. Now, fortunately here, all of the speculation couldn't be further from the truth, and Microsoft is actually not too bad right now. It turns out that they disabled the accounts by accident. So Jason Ronald here, who actually works for Microsoft, or Xbox rather, kind of the same company, but anyway, he says, "We have no plans to remove or disable developer mode on Xbox consoles. We continue to believe in and support a healthy, independent app and game development community on Xbox." And he goes on here to explain exactly what happened. As a part of a regularly scheduled maintenance to clean up inactive accounts, a number of Partner Center accounts, quite a few of them, used to enable developer mode on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles were inadvertently deactivated. We are actively working on identifying and re-enabling these accounts as soon as possible. Once an account has been reactivated, users will be able to re-enable developer mode on Xbox One and Xbox Series X and S consoles. If your account was accidentally deactivated and you would like to restore access sooner, feel free to contact reportapp@microsoft.com. So at this point, I think it's pretty safe to say that Microsoft just screwed up somewhere along the lines and they're actively trying to fix it. There is no master plan to eliminate emulation on their machines. There is no real hate against emulation per se. I think emulation on Xbox is relatively safe at this point. I really wouldn't worry about it. Anyways, that is all I've got for this one. Let me know your thoughts about this entire situation in the comments below. Were you affected by it? Were you not affected by it? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Thank you, everyone. Take care.